Come on now, let's open up the book. Come on now and take a good long look and see God has given us all we need to be free. It's about you, it's about me, it's about the truth that sets us free. It's about L-O-V-E, love from the Father up above. It's about hope, it's about life, it's about the love of Jesus Christ. It's about everlasting, never failing love.
is found in John chapter 20, verse 21. That's John chapter 20, verse 21. And it says these words. So Jesus said to them, Peace to you. As the Father has sent me, I also send you. John chapter 20, verse 21. Oh, that was good. That's a good verse, isn't it? Let me say it again. Are you ready? John chapter 20, verse 21. So Jesus said to them, Peace to you. As the Father has sent me, I also send you. John chapter 20, verse 21. Okay.
Wake me up when I've been dozing. Shock me with the truth that you are the only God. You are the truth. Snap me back so I remember. Shout it in my ear that you are a faithful God and you're right here. I praise and I remember all you say and do. You take care and you will be there. Your word is true. I praise and I remember that you love me so. You will provide and you'll be my God, so I will follow. Wake me up when I've been dozing. Shock me with the truth that you are the only
I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul.
Hello, boys and girls.
Hiya, kids.
Hello, Millie.
Hiya, Dave.
How are you doing?
Fine.
Good.
Yeah. And I'm really excited
Are you?
because I want to know what happened again when Jesus came another time
Oh,
to see the disciples and they didn't know him.
that's right.
'Cause
Yes.
You said last week. didn't
Well, well, funnily or not, the disciples decided that they were going to go to the seaside. The lake.
Woo! With the buckets and spades.
No,
And ice cream. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Lake Galilee
Oh,
to go fishing.
oh yeah, because a lot of them were fishermen, weren't
That's
they?
right.
Mm.
So they all went down to the lake.
Yeah.
And Simon Peter said, I think I'll go fishing. And the other said, oh, I think we'll join you.
Yeah, because I suppose they wanted to get out in the fresh air as well.
Well, yes, get out in the fresh air. And they were trying to remember how they used to be with Jesus all the time.
Yeah,
And
'cause-
now it's all different. And
yeah,
so
it must have been really hard
it
for
must
them,
have been.
Dave.
And so they decided to do something different and go fishing.
Oh yeah, that would cheer them up a bit, wouldn't it?
Well, hopefully, if they
It
caught
would,
the
it
fish.
would make their life seem a bit
That's
more
right.
normal.
Yes. So they got into the boat and rowed out to the middle of the lake. Well, they fished all day
Yeah.
and they caught nothing.
What?
Yes, nothing.
But their clever fishermen.
I know they are.
Before they met Jesus,
Yes,
they were fishermen,
That's
and they
right.
did it for their living.
that's right.
So they'd know where the fish were
Of course,
and how to catch them.
that's right.
But they didn't get any.
They didn't get one little tiddler, nothing.
Oh, I bet they were really fed up.
And they fished all through the night.
Wow! Through the in the
That's
dark.
right. In the
Did
dark.
they have lights?
I don't know. Well, they must have had lanterns or something, I would think.
Oh, because you wouldn't see where you were going, would
No,
you?
or anything, no.
No.
Well, dawn broke and it became light.
But they were really tired, Dave. If
And
they'd
they
been
were still-
fishing all day
All day
and all night,
and all night.
come, they'd be
Yes.
hungry and all.
I
I'd be
suppose-
hungry.
I know you would, yes.
Because they had no fish to eat,
That's
did
right. Nothing.
they? No.
And then while they were fishing, a voice shouted out, "Little children!" I thought that was odd.
Well, there was no
Have you
children
caught
there, was there?
anything? And they shouted back, "No!" And this voice said, "Well, put your nets on the right side of the boat."
Oh, and they'd been fishing on the other side.
Well, they must have been fishing on both sides and got nothing. So they thought, well, we might as well, we've got nothing. And they threw the nets down.
Yeah.
And you know what happened?
Now go on, tell us.
The nets, as they started to pull them up back into the boat,
Yeah.
were absolutely jam-packed with fish.
Wow! How did that happen, Dave?
Well,
Because they've been trying all the time in the same place
that's right.
and they got nothing.
Well, it
I
can
know a clever
only
man.
be, as John said in his word here, it can only be a miracle.
Yeah.
We've
And
been-
there's only one person who can do miracles.
That's right. But they didn't realise who it was.
Yeah, because that man on the shore asked them, had they caught anything?
That's right.
And they said no.
And John in the boat said to Peter, "It's a miracle. And that man on the shore is Jesus."
Wow. And did they not know it was Jesus?
No. And Peter realised it must be Jesus.
Yeah, it must
He's
be.
the only one who could bring fish into our nets when there
Yeah.
wasn't any there. And he threw off his night garment and plunged himself into the water because it was only shallow and
Wow.
run fast as he could through the water right up to Jesus. And when he got there, do you know what was happening?
No.
There was a fire.
Wow, did they have the fire brigade?
Like a barbecue.
Wow, I love barbecues.
Yes.
Do you kids? I
And-
love barbecues, yeah.
And on it was fish being cooked.
Wow, yummy, yummy, yummy.
They
Oh, I
were
bet it
all
smelled
ready.
fab.
Oh, I bet it did. And Jesus said, "Bring your fish in." And not only were the fish, he'd baked bread as well.
Wow.
Wow. Isn't that-
Jesus had done a Barbie
Yes.
and made bread.
Yes.
Well, he's clever, isn't he?
He's absolutely brilliant, isn't
He
he?
must have known they were going to be really hungry.
Oh, yes. And
I wish I'd been there.
he gave...
I love fish finger butties.
And so they sat down and they had a fish meal with some bread. And Jesus broke the bread and gave thanks for the bread and the fish.
So they all knew then. It was
It
Jesus.
Jesus, yes.
Mm.
And
But they
as-
were excited, Dave.
Oh, I think so.
I'd love Jesus to come to my Barbie.
Yeah, so would I.
Yeah, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
And they were talking amongst themselves, and Jesus said to Peter, "Peter, do you love me more than these?"
Ah.
And Peter said, "You know, Lord, that I love you." And Jesus said to him, "Feed my lambs."
Oh, what did he mean, Dave?
Well, he said to him again, "Peter, do you love me more than these?" And Peter said, "You know, Lord, I love you."
Yeah.
And Jesus said, and I'm reading it from God's word again, Jesus said, "Tend my sheep."
Oh, so there was lambs and sheep.
Yes.
Oh, I wonder why he said lambs and sheep.
Well, Jesus said to him again, Peter, do you love me more than these? Now, this is the third time he's asked him this question.
Well, why did he ask him 3 times?
Well, didn't he say that he didn't know Jesus 3 times? He denied him, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, when Jesus was on trial.
That's right.
Yeah, when those people said, you're one of the Galileans.
That's right.
And
well
3
done.
times he said no.
That's right.
Because he was frightened, wasn't he?
And Peter was annoyed.
And then the cock crew.
That's right. And because Jesus asked him the 3rd time, Peter was annoyed and he said to him, Lord, you know everything. You know that I love you. And Jesus said to him, feed my sheep.
Oh, why did he say lambs and sheep?
Well, he's telling Peter he's going to be doing a special job for him amongst
Wow.
all the people.
So
both
that would be the children
the
and the big
children
people.
and the adults, and telling them about Jesus and what he's done for them.
Wow. And did that happen, Dave?
Well, we'll find out about that later on.
Oh, Dave. You always leave it as an exciting bit. Oh,
Well, what a great story.
it is, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, do you know what? That's made me really hungry.
That's it.
Yeah, I want some fish finger butties
Oh,
now.
well, you can go and get some in a minute. We've
Then
got
what
to
ask
ask
me, Mum?
the boys and girls a couple of questions, haven't we?
Okay, then.
Right,
Let's listen,
think.
Let's listen, kids.
Let's think. What was the name of the disciple who jumped out of the boat into the water?
Oh, that's easy, Dave.
Oh, well.
Begins with a P.
Well, yes, it begins with a P. That's right. And the second question is, Jesus said to this person 3 times, what? What did he say to him?
The question he asked him.
Yes. What question did he ask
I
him?
know.
3 times. All right.
Yeah,
Oh, good. So what a lovely story.
I know, Dave.
Yes.
And,
So-
and I'm really glad
Yes.
that the disciples listened to Jesus because
Oh, so
they got lots of fish
No.
to take home, didn't they?
They had lots of fish to sell to people and to help them in their daily lives. That's
Do you know,
right.
that's great, that.
So even Jesus is concerned about each one of their daily lives.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Jesus
is,
is
isn't it?
lovely. I
He is.
really love him, you know.
Well, I love him too.
And that story's in the Bible, isn't it? Let's see.
Yes, it is. There it is again. There's the Bible, Holy Bible. And it's in John chapter 21 and verse 15
Yeah,
to 19.
I'm going to read it when I go home.
Well, you do that.
Mm.
Okay, and you read it, boys and girls.
Yeah, you'll find it in the Bible,
Yes,
kids.
and read it for yourself.
Just make sure Dave's not telling fibs.
Yes, yeah, make sure I'm not.
Mm.
All right, boys and girls, and be good for mum and dad, and have a good time in school, and we'll see you next week. Won't we, Millie?
Yeah, we will.
All right.
For another
Bye.
story. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Hello, boys and girls. Well, what another lovely story. Ooh, oh, those fish that they caught. Oh, and yes, Millie, I love fish finger butties too. I'll be round there to have some. Well, we've got to learn another memory verse today. Yeah. Well, it's found in John chapter 21 and verse 15. John chapter 21 and verse 15. Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, do you love me more than these? John chapter 21 verse 15. I'll say it one more time. John chapter 21 verse 15. Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, do you love me more than these? John chapter 21 verse 15. That was good, all right. Are you ready to say it now? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Well done, well done. Well, let's say it together. Are you ready? John chapter 21, verse 15. Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, do you love me more than these? John chapter 21, verse 15. That was good. Let's say it one more time. Okay. John chapter 21, verse 15. Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, do you love me more than these? John chapter 21, verse 15. Well done, well done, well done, well done. All right, now remember, you've got to learn it for next week. I'm looking forward, aren't we, boys and girls, to hearing more exciting stories about Jesus and his disciples. Oh, so don't forget, be good boy for Mum and Dad, and I'll see you next week. Bye! Bye!